It is the national championship game. They did it. They got all the way this far. The farthest seed away, the Washington Huskies have done it. They are number 13, but they were 8th seed coming in, the lowest seed, barely beating Ole Miss, and then blowing out Miami of Ohio. The Walking Wounded, which is what the W stands for, as 3 of their major offensive starters are out with injuries, put together a great display of 38-17 to beat Miami of Ohio. Their defense is one of the best of all time. They are shutting people down. For Minnesota, for their national championship hopes, this will be maybe a first championship in 80 years, since 1960. Well, Washington is trying to go 2 national championships in 4 years. The freshmen would have won one, and the seniors now would have won their second. For Minnesota, they started off with a 27-17 victory over the great state of, West Virginia? No, great state, Georgia Tech. They beat Georgia Tech 27-17, and they blew out the great state of West Virginia 38-10 to get to this game. A little bit different than Washington. They were expected. Washington was not even close to being expected. But here we go. We're about ready to go for the national championship. The national championship in college football, the finals of the playoffs, and we're about ready to go here. It is going to be an exciting matchup. We all thought it would be a blowout, all for Minnesota, but Washington really showed that they can do it. It's going to be their defense that takes them. It's going to be their defense. And the top players here, and it's going to be Moses, Rogers, and Reed, all offensive. But here comes Good, Bailey, and Washington. Washington is there. Now, their quarterback is a second stringer because you see Daniels fractured his arm, and he's out for the season. Same with Peters. Same with Lacey, the right guard. And Minnesota has no injuries. Minnesota comes in an 8-point favorite today. And here in the national championship game, Washington and Minnesota, you could not write a bigger game for both these teams. Even if it were a movie and you can put anything in it you want. The national championship, it's going to be a running versus a passing team. And a lot of times when this happens, you get kind of a meld of both styles in which one team does something they're not supposed to. Those are all rankings for passing and rushing touchdowns. Those are not numbers. And here they come for the national championship. The national championship game here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, Minnesota, and Washington. The site of a few Super Bowls, the site of one of the most exciting Super Bowls, Super Bowl 48. And Minnesota wins the toss. They're going to defer, and now they'll defend. And they're going to take the opening kickoff. It goes through the end zone. And this is the national championship game. First down and 10 for Minnesota. You only have 120 plays to prove yourself in a game. That's it. The first one is going to be a run to the near side. He's got room to run up to the 42-yard line. David Anderson. And David Anderson gets 16. Look at the block by number 44, White. He was expected to get the first ball, and he came up and he just whacked That was pretty good. A great block by White, and it'll be first down and 10. First and 10 for Minnesota. Back to throw Davis. He'll throw it out. Here's to White. White gets to Adam White. Just threw that great block, and it'll be second down. Davis, all you want to do is get that first one. That's all you want to do. Second down and 8. Back to throw. The blitz is on through the middle. It's complete. And incomplete as it gets ripped away before it's a completion. It'll be third down and 8. Minnesota doesn't run well. They pass well in the regular season. Third and 8, Davis. Davis to throw. He throws it to the near side. Open! He's got it down to the 21, Doug Smith. Here at Raymond James Stadium. It's a first down. Oh, and the corner slipped on that one. Nash slipped, and it'll be a first down for Minnesota. Washington cannot get behind. First and 10. They got that wishbone out of a pistol. There's the fake. Davis again. There's the pitch to the near side. And running, that gets James Riley for 5. They're doing something they're not good at doing, and running the football very well here early against one of the better defenses. It'll be second and 5 for Minnesota, trying to win their first national championship in 80 years. Davis to throw, the run pass option, and they go to Carlton, a gain of 5. It'll be inches short. Third and inches. Third and inches. 3 to the near side. Back to throw Davis. They screen to White. White, he is not going to get it. Adam White loses 7, and it's going to be fourth down, and Minnesota's going to try a field goal here. Minnesota will try a field goal. Oh my goodness. Their first possession. Really good. Nobody that scored first won in the first round. In the second round, every team that scored first won. So here's a 35-yard field goal. It is up, it is over, it is good, and Minnesota has a 3-0 lead off their first score, their first possession. And here's the kick. The national championship will be in the end zone, and taking it in is Washington. Vision 2040. Washington looking to win their second national championship in 4 years. For Minnesota would be the first in 80 years. First down and 10 for Washington. The back to throw is Roy Alexander. He's going a little bit deep, and it is incomplete. They're trying to go deep. He wants to show everybody that they will go. And they will. Remember last game, they went deep. And at least 4 out of 6 times, they were highly successful. Second and 10, Alexander. And he's throwing. It'll be a completion. And a first down for Washington. Dylan Callahan, who was MVP of the semifinals. He had 6 catches in the semifinals, and they were all except for that 4-yard gain in the second quarter. They were all unbelievable. And it's going to be first down and 10. Alexander, and they'll throw it into the stands. It wasn't there. It'll be second down. Minnesota knows this is their time, especially with realignment coming next year. They're going to be in the central United States. Back to throw, Alexander, and he throws it away. He's 1 of 4. They're throwing every down. It'll be third and 10. A surprise that they're throwing every down. Very surprising. Third down and 10. Out of the pistol. And Alexander, a quick screen, and they're not going to get enough. Joe Moss, away a yard. It'll be fourth down and 9, and they're going to kick. So Minnesota's going to get the second possession. The first one, they went down the field, kicked a shorter field goal, and now they stopped Washington. 1 of 4 passing. And up to the 31. Jake Parks, he's going to get 11 yards. Won the semifinals, Minnesota led West Virginia very big. and it was almost done by halftime. 1st and 10, Davis. He's looking, he'll throw it, and it is complete. Down to the outside, almost picked off, and Ross Williams has it a 1st down. A good opening possession for the game of both of these teams' lives. Some of these players for Washington were freshmen. Davis, and he throws it away. Nothing there, it'll be 2nd and 10. Some of these Washington players were freshmen, and they played and won their last national title. 2nd and 10. There's the handoff to White, and White's going to get past one, and Adam White is only going to get a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 9. For Washington, they got to slow this Minnesota team down. They have to, and then play muddy football and win like 14 to 10. 3rd and 9, Davis. Davis, he'll throw to the near side. It is intercepted. That's what their defense does. And a big interception for Washington. Davis gets it picked off, and he was in bounds easily. You only need 1 foot, and he got 2, 3, and 4 in. And he gets pushed out of bounds, and Washington. It is 3-0 Minnesota, but Washington will take over. 1st and 10 for Washington in a national championship game. Alexander and some good defense here. They know he can't run the option. Not even as effective, so they're going to be playing defense right on the running backs and everything to that effect. He's thrown the ball incredibly. Like he's had 4 attempts already. We've had halves where he hasn't had 4 attempts. There's a quick throw, and Mitchell gets nothing. They're going to call it a rush because it was a lateral. It was a lateral. It'll be 3rd down and 11. Washington having a little bit of trouble early. Offensively, they had that one long gain, and they're 0 for 1. This is the way many experts thought it would be. They thought Minnesota would win big, and Washington wouldn't be able to do anything offensively. Deep down the middle, and it's incomplete. He tried to hit Callahan. It'll be 4th down and 11. I think the difference is Minnesota is deferring to that long play. They're letting him and going, okay, throw 10 to 15 yards. Try it. Whereas Miami of Ohio was playing everybody up to stop the option. Jake Parks, a 9-yard return. Well, I mean, early on, we're only halfway through the 1st quarter. But right now in a national championship game, Minnesota's defense is looking all right. Remember, Minnesota's a passing team, and Washington is a rushing team. 1st down, Davis, and he goes. And that's the trouble with those naked bootlegs. Basically, it's a naked bootleg what they're doing. Basically, it's a naked bootleg. A run-pass option in which you don't have a triple component to it. And what happens is you're just out there on an island yourself. 2nd and 14, and if you're not fooled and you play it right, you get your quarterback whacked, and that's what happens if they get to Doug Smith. And Davis, a good catch. That's what he needs. 6 of 9 now for a cake of Davis. 3rd and 9. He's always start defensively. Davis, he fakes twice. He's got time. He goes deep. Davis incomplete. Both these quarterbacks are trying him deep. I'm not sure you're going to get many long drives out of this. You might out of Washington, but still, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be 1 or 2 of those plays. It's going to be it's going to be deep. Into the 26-yard line, up to the 40, and to the 43. Billy Winston. You remember Billy Winston throughout the playoffs have had huge returns, but he's also fumbled punts. So Washington only giving up 13 yards. This will be their 2nd possession. Minnesota has a field goal and a punt. For Washington, they have a punt and a whatever. Actually, this is their 3rd possession. Alexander, and the pitch to Washington. He pulls over one man. Here's Washington down to the 41. Michael Washington, a gain of 17. Watch him put his shoulder into him. Bam. Alexander is so good at the option because if you, like Alexander is not fast. If you misread, he will pick it up and do a perfect pitch. He's really got the hang of this. It'll be 1st and 10, and I think somebody moved.
False start.
And they did, and that hurts Washington more than it would Minnesota, because Minnesota's a passing offense, so they can get 7 or 8. Don't get me wrong, Washington is an explosive team. But you need less mistakes when you're a running team. It's more certain, but less mistakes. Washington, he got nothing there. It'll be 2nd and 15. Again, what I see is a lot of stop, 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 big play. Stop, 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 and that has been both these teams today. 2nd and 15. They go in the flex bone. Alexander, the quick throw, and it's complete. Gain of 5 for Callahan. It'll be 3rd down at the original line. 3.5 to go. National championship game. Think about this. You've been waiting the whole year. You get in the playoffs. You're disrespected by everybody. And you're here, 3-0. Alexander throwing deep, and it's caught. Dylan Callahan. He's got to be MVP. MVP of the playoffs. That wobbly duck. That thing just went quack, 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 but it's going to be a 1st down for Washington. Down to the 21-yard line here in a national championship game. Down 3-0. The handoff right up the middle. That can be explosive. Moss, it looked for a second it might be explosive. Moss couldn't get it going. It'll be 2nd and 8. That's one of the most explosive plays is out of the flex bone. Whenever you just hand it off and they can rip 15 or 20. There's Alexander, the pitch to the near side. It's got to be a 1st down, 10-5 touchdown Washington. Eddie Roberts from 19. And they are defying everybody right now. The walking wounded. Oh my goodness, Eddie Roberts on the near side. And it's 6-3. And there's the guy that got leveled. He is hurt. Eddie Roberts, and now the extra point. It is up and it is good for Washington. And here in a national championship game, Washington has a 7-3 game. Blake, abdominal strain. Of course, I wonder how that happened. And it'll be out of the end zone. So methodical for Washington, and then a big play. The tension, it's about right now where the teams start to play. 2nd quarter. The 1st quarter is all about don't make mistakes, and the 2nd one is all about playing what you do well, and here's Davis, a 1st down, a gain of 12. We're going to see these teams really start to pick it up here. 1st down and 10. 1st and 10 for Minnesota. They give on the end around, they do. Then nobody was pulled. Doug Smith loses 2. I understand why you do that once, is you want to spread out the defense, but my goodness, they read that all the way. Second and 12. Back to throw. Here's Davis up the middle to the 38. Akeka Davis, a 2-yard rush. It'll be 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10. They're 1 for 4 today. They're now down 7-3. The 8-point favorites who walk down the field early. Davis got it. 1st down across midfield. Antoine Thompson. It's hard right now. You got to be methodical in your offense. You have to be to beat Washington's defense, and that's the thing that hurt Miami. Miami was just absolutely ripped apart. 1st down and 10. Minnesota down 7-3 across midfield. Davis throwing again, incomplete. They're giving Davis a lot of time. He's thrown it 12 times in the 1st quarter.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
That's a 48 pass day. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Davis. He's looking, he's gonna throw, intercepted, his second of the day! Intercepted, their second of the day! And that's gonna be Davis, who threw 2 interceptions here. Scott Carpenter was there, and he picks it off and intercepted. Oh, that's big for Washington. As it's 7-3, they lead Minnesota. And here they go, first down, 1:12 to go, first quarter. Alexander again throwing, he'll throw, it's complete. And that's gonna be a first down or more. Down to the 39, and Billy Winston out of bounds. Really a little no name unless there's punts, or fumbled punts, or returns that look like they could go all the way. Billy Winston, and right there he makes a mark as a wide receiver. Something Washington hasn't done. They're averaging less than 20 throws a game. Think of that. And I think Minnesota's going to have that by halfway through the second quarter, the 20 throws. And that was a busted play. Alexander gets nothing. It'll be 2nd and 11. That was just a horrible busted play. Look at this, just nothing. And they knew it was coming. They busted. It looked like those counter plays have not worked for Washington all playoffs long. This will be their 17th play of the game. 2nd down and 11. And oh, they're just going to hold it. They defended the option really, really well. And he just said, oh, shoot. Just take a look at his face. Yeah, he knew what was coming. I think he started to slide, and it looked worse than what it was. But he started to slide or whatever, and guess what? It'll be 3rd and 14. Big for Roy Alexander on 3rd and 14. He's going to throw. He's got plenty of time, and he's sacked. He goes down, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Washington's going to have to punt it to Minnesota, and that's going to be it. He just held on. Nothing there. Give his punter room to work. And that'll be the end of one. Washington in a national championship game has a 7-3 lead over Minnesota. It's been very conservative. There have been some moments, but it's mainly been very close to the vest. Here we go. As we begin the second quarter, here's Washington to kick. And it'll be to the 11-yard line. And up to about the 23. Jake Parks. I mean, my goodness. Question is, Minnesota's getting to midfield. They're not getting anything beyond that. They got to run the football a little bit more. Davis, and that's going to be a gain of 5 to Ross Williams. They're gonna get 20 throws. They're gonna get 20 throws in. They already have 14. 2nd and 5. They're throwing instead of running. The old Kansas City offense, the Super Bowl 4. Up the middle is White and a first down. That's how they're gonna run. Adam White. And there's the Gopher. 7-3. Minnesota's liking the way they're moving the ball, but they're hating the way they're finishing. Here in the national championship game. Back to throw. Vision 20-40. And it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Vision 20-40. We're replaying the 2040 season, a season that hasn't happened yet. 2nd and 10. Here's Davis. Davis up the middle. Davis, and it's going to be a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Keka Davis. 3rd down and 5. Washington 7, Minnesota 3. The biggest game of the year. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. They're going to throw. It is complete. But he only gets 3 of the 5. It'll be 4th down, and now they're going to kick. They make it to midfield. That's no problem. The problem is when they get into midfield, there's some sort of invisible force. And there's the punt. And it'll be in the end zone. Seven to 3, Washington leads Minnesota. First and 10. And there's Alexander. He's going to go up the middle. Alexander, a gain of 12. And the Huskies looking at the Gopher and going, hey, he can go. That's the one thing when you're with the backup quarterback. It's every play is survival. And Alexander's making survival look pretty good. The pitch to Washington. And here he is, Mike Washington. And he'll get 4. You know, whenever you have a backup quarterback, you're always saying, the next play, you know, we made a gain of 12. That's great. And when you lead like 14 and 21 to 3, you're like, oh, well, we don't have to do this again, but glad we did it now. Alexander the throw, and that's not even close. Nowhere. It'll be 3rd and 6. 3rd down 6. Every play is analyzed. Every play is overanalyzed. It's easier when you're a running offense. It's harder to analyze these things. 3rd and 6. There's the throw to the near side, and he fumbles it out of bounds, but he's only going to get 5. It'll be 4th and 1, and they're going to catch. That's the funny part, as it'll be 4th down and 1, and here they go. You know, in running football games, you rarely hear of anything. That'll be to the 24, unless it's like the last play of the game or something. You know, Penn State, Alabama, it was the goal line stand. That's about it. Even though it was a 14-7 game in 1979. In passing games, you hear a lot different, though. And that's going to be a throw and a 1st down, Doug Smith. That's just the way it goes. And that really builds on the pressure for these big games. If you're a running team, I always felt you have less pressure. 1st and 10. Davis, and intercepted, and this is why he'll go, and the defense down to the 20, down to the 12-yard line, and here's Washington. Jerry Bailey picked it off, and oh my goodness, Bailey started going, and there he went, and Adam White with the touchdown-saving tackle. Now they got to hope that it really is a touchdown-saving tackle. 1st down and 10 for Washington. No, Alexander, he's going to hold it himself. He gets by 1, and that's it. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd down and 10. Roy Alexander, 6 rushes, 2 yards. 2nd down and 10. Are they going to go? No, and Alexander gets taken down. That was another option play. It is 3rd down and 13. I'll tell you what, Adam White's tackle was so big because if they can hold him to a field goal, that was a 4-point tackle. 3rd and 13. Field goals are not guaranteed at all. 7-3. They're in man coverage. Look at that. He takes away the pump fake. Alexander to the end zone. It is tipped and incomplete. It'll be 4th and 13. And here comes a field goal. This will be 33 yards. Trying to make it a 7-point game. It is up. And it is good. And it's Washington 10, Minnesota 3. There's mixed feelings on that. You know, you're getting 3 points for the defense, but a lot of Washington fans are saying, my goodness, you can't keep wasting these interceptions. 3 interceptions today. 3 of them. Davis, as many fans as he's had, as well as he's done a horrible job today when it comes to not throwing interceptions. He's 10 of 19, no touchdowns and 3 interceptions. I know the bookies are saying it's 100 to 1 that he's going to throw more touchdowns than interceptions today. And that's Adam White. He loses 1. It'll be 2nd down. They got to be careful because Washington's defense, once they go into lockdown mode, that's it. It'll be 2nd and 11. Lockdown mode is big. I mean, my goodness, they went into lockdown mode against Miami, and there's a period where Miami, They couldn't even take a knee. There's a throw through the middle, and that's going to be a gain of 9. Now, Washington's, they have such a good defense, but their pass coverage is so good. And I think it's because it's their defensive line is so dominant, they don't need to blitz. 3rd down and 2. Motion now, they motion inside. This could be a draw. 3rd and 2, and there's the draw. And it's a first down by Eddie White. It's going to be Adam White, sorry. A gain of 10 and a first down for Minnesota. See, a lot of teams will spread you out and draw you. Minnesota wants their receivers inside. They're good blocking receivers. Davis, and they're going to throw it. It's going to be complete, a gain of 6. Davis, that's one thing. When you throw interceptions, you see teams go short to long. And right now, I think that they should go a little bit longer with Davis. 2nd and 4. The screen, and here it is. Adam White, a first down, a gain of 4. And here's Minnesota on the run. From the 47-yard line, Minnesota, they're trying for the first national title in 80 years. The handoff, he finally goes inside. Down to the 40, that's John Hayes. John Hayes has not caught the ball yet today. Hayes is one that'll get a toughest catches go to John Hayes. And look at the defensive alignment. That's anti-draw, 2nd and 3. They're pinching in, it's a 50 defense. Davis, they're going to throw it to the outside. Here comes White. And Adam White, he only gets 2. What a form tackle there. It'll be 3rd down and 1. 14 and 22 for 110 yards. And here they go, 3rd down and 1. They open up the gap over the nose guard now. 3rd and 1, that's going to be the handoff up the middle of first down. David Anderson, a 4-yard rush. I like this drive by Minnesota. This is exactly how they need to do it. 8 plays, 37 yards. They're really grinding it out here. 1st down and 10. The quick throw, it's going to be complete to the 30. Oh, hit hard, Antoine Thompson. Watch Thompson. Vision 2040. Replaying the 2040 season. And this is the national championship game. People are going to remember all the different plays, all the different halves, everything like that. Every single thing is going to be overanalyzed. 2nd and 3. And the handoff. There it is, a first down, a big one. You know, David Anderson, he's running second fiddle, but he can, to Adam White, but he can really, when they don't play him, he can really bust it open. There's Adam White again. Through the middle, Adam White to the 9-yard line, to the 7. A gain of 11, and it'll be 1st and goal. Time really doesn't, I don't know about a factor here because Minnesota, 1st down and goal. The handoff to White, and White to the 1. Washington's going to take a lot of time to score. Unless they throw another Hail Mary like they did against Miami in the semifinals. 2nd down and goal. They got the full house. Up the middle, touchdown, David Anderson. They all geared to White, and David Anderson gets it. They all went to White, and Anderson with 2:06 to go. Here's the extra point. 13 plays, 69 yards, 4 minutes, an eternity. And it is good, and Minnesota has tied it up at 10. 2 minutes and 6 seconds. And here's the catch. Into the end zone. And there it is, he takes it in. Well, Roy Alexander has to produce again. In Washington's last win, they had a big lead. And then they held on. 38-17. Now they're tied. The throw, and that is complete. He stays in bounds, a 1st down. To the 39, Joe Mitchell. And since it's at the 2-minute mark, when they put the ball on the hash, the clock will say stay stopped. Inside of 2 minutes, the clock is now stopped at any out of boundses. First down and 10. Alexander. He's looking, he's going to throw, and Thomas Bailey slipped. And upset is Washington here. It'll be second down. You don't get the same feel of hopelessness they had against Ole Miss when they couldn't even move the ball. They only have 5 first downs this game, but it's a little different feeling. That one is tipped at the line of scrimmage. What a tip at the line. It'll be third down and 12. Third and 12, Washington 10, Minnesota 10. Back to throw is Alexander. The throw almost intercepted. And Josh Washington with the deflection. It'll be fourth down and 12. And now they're going to kick. So the question is now, does Minnesota have enough time? And there's the punt. Let's see where this goes. To the 25. And hit hard to the 35-yard line. Jake Park. First and 10. 5 receivers. 1:40 to go. Back to throw Davis. And it's caught and out of bounds. That's what they're going to do all the way down the field. You know that. 10-10. Minnesota seems to have momentum here. 4 receivers and a running back. Back to throw. The running back's just bags for attack. And a big hit on Doug Smith. And he's going to gain 4. It'll be second down. It'll be third down and 3. Look at that. Quack, quack, quack. Spirals are easier to catch. When it wobbles, it's like a knuckleball in the air. It'll be third down and 3. Letting the clock run a little bit. It'll be third down. You wonder why? Because they can get at least a field goal here, but they don't want Washington getting any sort of time. Back to throw. Davis, deep throw. He caught it, a first down to Ross Williams. And now they're going to worry about the time. Watch Davis. Oh my goodness. Here comes Minnesota, 1 minute and 8 to go. They have all 3 of their timeouts. 4 receivers. Back to throw is Davis. They throw to the middle, and there's 1, there's 2, and he's only going to get 9. Ross Williams. And a timeout for Minnesota, 1 minute and 2 now. They're trying to take the lead at halftime in a national championship game. Second down and 1. Back to throw, Davis. Throws deep, got the man down to the 5, to the 3. And another timeout. To the 4-yard line, 4, 3.5. First down and goal. Davis, they pitch to White, and White gets nothing. It'll be second and goal. They're going to let it go down. They're going to hurry it up. Second and goal. Back to throw. Davis, all time in the world. Davis, touchdown! Gavin Carlton in the back of the end zone. And Minnesota has a lead. And they get a lead at 16-10. Right in the middle. Well, they were down 10-3. And the extra point is good. They were up 3-0. They were down 10-3. And it is 17-10. Except for the opening field goal, each team has scored 2 consecutive times. Washington a touchdown and a field goal. Minnesota 2 touchdowns. And they'll take a knee. The question is, what is Washington going to do with it? Well, Washington only averages 10 first downs, 10.5 for an entire game through the playoffs. Now they had 300 and some yards offense in the last game on big plays. Alexander, and there's the throw. It's deep, and it is incomplete. Leonard Alvarez with it. Tried to go deep. It'll be second down. Alexander has thrown as many times today as he did in the first playoff game against Ole Miss. I believe it was 8-17 or 10-17. The throw, and that's going to be complete. Now he's thrown as many times as he did in the Pac-12 championship game. It'll be third down and 5. They might let this thing run out all the way to 0. They're letting them go. Minnesota has overtaken Washington. And they might let it go. They might just have one more play. And here it is. They might just let it go to 0. 2 seconds. Back, Alexander. Intercepted! He might go! Last play of the half! Oh, he's gone! He's gone! He's gone! Jake Parks pulls a Jack Squirack! And Jake Parks will be known in Minnesota for the next 80 years! Jake Parks! The Hail Mary for Washington in their last game, and they give one up at the last play of the half. The point after is good. Jake Parks will be known for the next 80 years if they end up winning this. And Minnesota, it was 17-10. And we all thought it was going to be okay, Washington, go and get ready. But it's 24-10 at the half. Well, your Jack Squirack moment happened. It happened. It all the way happened. That is unbelievable. You just can't believe it. You know, championship games, this first half ran a little bit longer. But you see, Minnesota at 177 yards, 277 to 121. And the time of possession, really up there, but there are 3 turnovers. The walking wounded Washington, they're not playing bad. They're really not. It should still be 17-10. Now Washington, they still have plenty of time to come back. It's not like Washington can't, or one drive takes 8 minutes off the clock. No. They're going to have time, and they start out with the ball. Let's see what they do in the second half. They'll be in the end zone, and nobody's going to return it. Minnesota's only given up 121 yards. 2 sacks and an interception. That interception will go down. Parks will go down in Minnesota history. 1st and 10 for Washington. And Alexander again, a throw, and he's going to hit Michael Washington. That'll be a gain of 2. Minnesota, that was so big. Like, how in the world can you understate what they just did? There's the fake, and Alexander, the pitch to Washington. And Washington had 3 gophers stop him from the first down. It'll be third down and 2. Now they're going to play all run. This is where Alexander goes deep. Because they play all run, but it's going to be a little different. They have an opening there on the left side. But again, they're going to throw. Alexander, it is caught. And a first down to Dylan Callahan. A big completion. Whenever you need a big one, you go to Dylan. It'll be first down for Washington. They're down 24-10 to Minnesota. An incredible interception before. Here's Washington, Michael Washington, and a gain of 5. As they're methodically going down, they want to soften up this Minnesota defense. 2nd and 5. Actually, Washington wants Minnesota's offense to try and win this game. Not the big play. And Alexander will pitch it, and a first down. Eddie Roberts. Oh, that was close to being a forward across the line of scrimmage. Here comes Washington, a first down and 10. They're taking this opening drive and going right down the field. They hand it off. Washington on the inside. They get 2. It was a counter play. Michael Washington, 28 yards on 5 rushes. Second down and 8. Minnesota, the heavy favorite, winning 24-10. It's been a lot more even game than you'd think. Another counter. They go up the middle, and that's Todd Jones. We haven't heard his name.
6 yards.
Todd Jones' first rush of the game, 7 yards. I'm not even sure he ran it all in the playoffs. It'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. He might have ran it yesterday in garbage time. The fake. They're going to throw. And he throws. And it's going to be one push off a first down. Eddie Roberts. So Eddie will get it at a first down. I'm even going to say that a field goal would actually be good here. Minnesota has to finish their drive. First down and looking. Roberts to the near side. And Joe Moss will get 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. First possession here in the second half. Minnesota had their Jack Squirack moment. Parks scored, and it's 24-10. Second down. And that was a busted play. Roy Alexander got nothing, and it'll be 3rd and 8. A little bit upset there. 3rd down and 8 for Washington. I don't know. This might be 2-down football for them. 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Kind of a screen, and it's incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And they're going to try a 50-yarder. He's 1 of 1 from 33. And now from 50. And the kick is up. It is over, and it hits the post. It hit the left post. It hit the upright. There's 2 types of posts, the upright and the crossbar. The uprights go up and down, and it hit it. And oh my. Washington missed a big opportunity. And now here's Minnesota. They move, but they have had trouble finishing. There it is, up the middle. A nice handoff of 8 yards by Ross Williams. Washington knows it's going to be their defense. 2nd down and 2. Back to throw is Davis. The throw, and that's going to be first down and more. Here comes White. Adam White down to the 46. Adam White has it. You have a little bit of momentum going here for Minnesota, but the only difference is Minnesota, a lot of the times, has screwed it up today. 1 offensive touchdown today. Through the middle down to the 41.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
2nd down and 5. Minnesota 24 points. Make it 2 offensive touchdowns.
Watch number 86. Watch 86.
2nd down and 5 for Minnesota from the 41. Davis going deep, almost intercepted. Sean Nash wanted to take that and run with it. That would have been big. 3rd and 5. There's the handoff up the middle. Adam White, not enough. It'll be 4th and 1, and are they going to punt or not? What's going to happen? They're going to punt. They're going to say to Washington, okay, drive down the field and score. Try it. 4th down and 1. Here's the punt. It's going to be up and over and in the end zone. Well, when you're in the national championship game, we're in the middle of the 3rd quarter. There's no more tension about this. It's all full on. 1st down and 10. There's the pitch. And that's going to be Eddie Roberts, only a gain of 1. Second down and 9. I always say they're setting up the big sort of bomb pass. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 for Washington. And there it is, the pitch. He's got Mike Washington. And a first down, and they get it. And they have enough time that they could just go down the field and run every single play up the middle on a handoff. And run 3 downs per series and get a first down on 3rd downs and still score twice. There's Washington on the counter and a gain of 5. Watch this was sneaky. I thought he was going to get a little bit more, but good discipline by Minnesota. You know, this is one of those often people say flex bone. Oh, well, it's good from 3 to 5 yards and then blah, blah, blah. No. I mean, this is one of the most explosive offenses in the country is the flex bone. It really is. You do it so you can rip off 15 to 20-yard gains every play. 2nd and 5. Deep throw, and it's incomplete. They had a man. And Roy Alexander's 12 to 24. It'll be 3rd and 5. Seeing the flex bone, 5 yards is nothing. 3rd and 5 for Washington. Motion, the handoff, and nothing. He doesn't get it. Joe Moss is only going to get 2, and it'll be 4th and 3. And Washington will punt. You see some sullen faces in the stands. They're still hopeful. And there's the kick. I still think we're going to get a couple more huge plays in this game. To the 30, to the 37, to the 38, Jake Parks. Vision 2040. The 2040 National Championship game. 1st down and 10. A quick throw. Intercepted by Washington. He almost went all the way. That's a 4th turnover. And here comes Washington. Chris Harmon, the defensive lineman. And he almost went. Davis with the stop. Davis with 4 interceptions. Not a great day. And Washington now has the ball in the 32 and a half. 1st and 10. It's like a diagonal backfield. And there's the pitch. They go to the near side, and Will Hall will get 4. A field goal here is still good because it would mean 11, which means if they get down by 2 scores, you want that field goal element, especially with time. 2nd down and 6. Back to throw, looking. The blitz is on. He's got a man, and it's jump ball incomplete. It was a jump ball there. It'll be 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6 now for Washington. Roy Alexander. Back to throw. He's going to throw again. He throws. That was to nobody. I guess the intended receiver was the ground. It'll be 4th and 6. And 1 of 2 today. The other one hit the post. This will be 46 yards, really. And it is up. It is over. And it is good. It's 24 to 13 now. So in reality, oh, it slips through. You want this field goal. The field goal is big. It's not the 4th quarter yet. So now it's a 3 and an 8. An 8 is a full touchdown. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So that is a full touchdown. It's 24 to 13. Minnesota leading Washington. Here it'll be 1st down and 10. Back to throw Davis. He'll throw, and it's complete to Ross Williams, a gain of 3. What do you do? They're going to be throwing these 2 and 3 yard gains the whole day. The whole time they're going to be throwing 2 and 3 yard gains. 2nd down and 7. 310 to 184 in total yards. 2nd down. Back to throw. It is quick, and they were blocking before that ball got there, and Washington is a little upset about that because you could obviously see them blocking when the ball was in the air. It'll be 3rd and 7. Washington starting to get some momentum with 2 minutes to go. 24-13, Davis to throw. It's complete and dropped. It is dropped. It'll be 4th and 7, and they're going to get the ball back. Down 24-13. The nerves start to get to between midway in the second and the end of the third quarter. Your nerves are okay, and then there he runs him over, Billy Winston. But then what happens is after your nerves settle down and you play well, your nerves kick up again. 1st and 10. The option, and nothing happening. Roy Alexander, a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9. Clock ticking to a minute and a half for Washington. They're down 24-13. They want to make the most out of this they can. Alexander, the throw. Really, what they're doing is they're putting their 2 running backs in max protect. And they're saying, hey, we're going to rely on our 3 wide receivers. 3rd down. 3rd and 3. You might see a counter. That play was garbage, whatever it was. It'll be 4th and 5, and you got a lot of Washington fans throwing their hands up going, what in the world was that? What in the world was that? It'll be 4th down and 5. Somebody missed a block or something to that effect. And now they're going to kick it back to Minnesota. Minnesota wants to have it whenever the quarter ends, and there's the punt. This will go to the 15-yard line, up to the 22. Well, tomorrow we're going to have our college semifinals for the Brandon Powell League. That'll be incredible. 1st down and 10. For Minnesota here at 24-13. The handoff, Adam White, 1 push out of the way. And it's to the 25. Adam White only a yard. And they're going to get 1 more play. I think they're going to get 1 more off. 2nd down and 9. 2 in the backfield. They got 3 receivers. Davis. They might have 2 more plays. A throw. Intercepted by Washington. Intercepted. And again, their defense gets 5 Minnesota turnovers. Chris Harmon, his 2nd interception. You know, that's the one thing. I'm telling you, turnovers are not luck. They are not luck. They're created at this level. They're created by defenses. They're created. You'll get a lucky one every so often, but these are all created. And they've been really high up, so they're going to end the third quarter with 2 garbage plays for Washington. But they have the ball deep in Minnesota territory after the 5th turnover. And Minnesota has a 24-13 lead going into one last quarter to see who's going to be a national champion. We begin the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 12. Roy Alexander. He's just going to sneak it up the middle, and they get 4. It'll be 3rd and 8. They want to center it for the field goal. 3rd down and 8. 12 rushes. He breaks even right now. 3rd and 8 out of the gun. 3 receivers to the near side. They're in man cover. The screen. And there it is. That's Mike Washington. And no, they lose 2. It'll be 4th and 9. And now a big field goal. A huge field goal from the 20-yard line. This will be 37 yards. 37. And it is up, it is over, it is good. And it's now a score, 1 score. Here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. The national championship. And here's the kickoff, 9:13 to go. They'll be in the end zone. And taking a knee is Minnesota. Well, I mean, what do? Minnesota, look at that end of the half. That's their last score. It's that end of the half. Touchdown for Minnesota. First down, Davis. Throwing down the middle. It'll be gain of 7. Ross Williams has 10 receptions today. Keika Davis is he's 25 of 38. He's gonna throw for 40 times at least. 2nd and 3. The handoff, and this is Adam White, a first down. Here comes Minnesota. They like to take a field goal. They've dodged bullets. They've turned the ball over, and it's been 2 field goals for Washington. Look, Washington with their 10 first downs in a game. Back to throw, and they get it out of bounds. Gain of 3. I will tell you that Washington in the year was one of the top teams in the country in turnover differential. And in the playoffs, they've been absolutely amazing. The throw and a hard hit, and that's the reason why they turn over the football right there. The defense is one of the best all time at creating turnovers. It'll be 3rd down and 7. For Washington, this is a good chance for them to win a national title. 3rd and 7, Davis, they throw, and it's going to only be 4. It'll be 4th and 3, and they're going to kick. The talk has been all to Washington right now, but you got to remember, Minnesota hasn't won one in 80 years, and they're 8 minutes away from winning a first national title in 80 years. And there's the punt. To the 15, here's Washington again. To the 24, Billy Winston. Under 8 minutes to go. That's right, 80 years, Minnesota. Their fans have waited for 80 years. It's almost a century. It's over 3/4, 1st and 10. The pitch, they get nothing. That's Eddie Roberts loses 4. There comes a time in a game when you have to start doing things that work. Second and 14. Back to throw. Alexander, the throw in the middle. They're going to get a few back. They're going to get half of it. It'll be 3rd and 7. That's what they're going to need. 14, a little too much. 7, they'll be all right. 3rd down and 7. Here's Alexander. They got motion. Alexander again. Alexander will be running off of his back foot. Intercepted! Intercepted! And Minnesota will have it at the 36-yard line. A big interception. And that's Thorne for Minnesota. Jared Thorne, the right outside linebacker, intercepts it. It was off his back foot. It was desperation. And Minnesota's going to try and get their first points of the half. It's 6-0 in this half. All Washington. 1st down and 10 for Minnesota. It would be a 53-yarder from here. Davis, an ugly pass, incomplete. 2nd and 10. They're pinching. They're playing a 50 defense, and they're going to pinch. 2nd and 10. The fake. Davis rolls out. He's got plenty of time. Look at him. He's going to throw, and he gets 8 or 9. He'll get 8 on that. David Anderson out of the backfield. It'll be 3rd and 2. He's getting plenty of time here. 6.5 to go to a national championship. 3rd down. It is the 27-yard line. 44 from this point if they don't make a yard. Davis, 1st down. 1st down for Minnesota. They're up to 229 yards. John Hayes, his first reception. It took him the entire game. He broke Browsard of last year. And John Hayes, a school record for receptions in a year. 1st down and 10. Trips to the far side. They hand it off. Adam White, he only gets a yard. They have trouble running the football. 2nd and 9. When I say trouble, it's not Miami Dolphins late 1980s trouble. They get the yards, but they can't rely on a run at the end of the game to close out teams. 2nd and 9. The screen. They throw. Adam White, he goes over 1, over 2, and he gets 3. It'll be 3rd down. 3 yards. He ran over 2 people. Keika Davis, 30 of 45, throwing the ball. It'll be 3rd down and 6. 5 minutes to go. 20-yard line. Back to throw. Another screen. They throw. Here's Adam White to the 20, to the 15, and it'll be a 32-yard field goal. 32 yards, and Minnesota is going to get a 2-score lead if they can nail this. 32 yards. This will be for a 2-score lead. And I think they move, so it'll be 37 yards.
False start. Offense. Still 4th down.
So here they go, 4th and 6. This will be 37 yards now. This would be huge. It is up, it is over, it is good! And Minnesota has an 11-point lead with 5 minutes to go. Here in the national championship game. Take a look. The defense, 3 sacks by Minnesota, 5 picks by Washington. Nobody's forced a fumble that has been in bounds. There's been 1 fumble all day. And the pass breakups, you saw it there. But it's 1st and 10. They're down by 11. They got to think of time now. Alexander. And Alexander throws to the near side. He's going to get more yards. Out of bounds at the 31. Joe Moss, a gain of 7.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, Roy Alexander. 16 of 31 for 111 yards. They're going to be relying on his arm here. 2nd and 3. Alexander again, the pitch. And he's going to get 3, 3rd and inches though. This is just so big. 3rd down and inches. Look at Michael Washington. Look at the Washington Huskies. They're doing everything they can. Minnesota's had 5 turnovers today. 3rd and inches. And he gets a 1st down and more. Look at him tremble. He's down to the 47 and a 1st down. I don't know how he does that. They're either broken plays or he just goes right. He just doesn't tell anybody, I don't think. He just goes for broke. They're being outgained again. They've been outgained every game in the playoffs. 1st down and 10. The option again. He's going to get it, Alexander, a 1st down. I can't believe this guy. I can't believe the last 2 rushes have been for 33 yards. I can't believe this guy. How in the world? They're defending everybody but Roy Alexander on the option. 1st down and 10. A single back. Back, they pitch it to the near side. Here's Eddie Butler. Eddie Roberts, sorry, and a gain of 8. He's out of bounds. The clock will start once the ball's on the hash. And there it goes, 2nd down and 2. 2nd and 2, an improbable team making an improbable drive. The pitch to the right-hand side, and that'll be 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1. The question is, are they going to get the touchdown, or are they going to get the field goal on this one? 3rd and 1, they're hurrying up. The handoff, it's going to be a draw up the middle, and a 1st down. Joe Moss, a gain of 11, and that's the most explosive play in football. It's out of the flex bone, that hurry up, and now they're going to hurry this up. It's going to be 1st down and 10. They're out of the pistol now. Here comes Washington, 3 minutes to go. Alexander, Roy Alexander hits the goalpost. Yeah, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. That verse is like, man, yeah, that go right into his hands. 2nd down and 10 for Washington. Why is the clock running? The pitch to the near side. And Michael Washington, nothing here. It'll be 3rd and 13. They got to hurry this up. You can't use any timeouts here. It'll be 3rd down and 13. 5 of 18 and 3rd downs. They need 6 of 19. 3rd and 13. Back to throw. Alexander is sacked. It's in the middle of the field. They got to kick the field goal, though. It's 4th and 24. And the screen was perfectly defended. It'll be 4th and 24. 2 minutes to go. 4th and 24. And here it is, Thorne. This the field goal. This could be. Can Washington still have any hope at all? This will be from 43. It is up. It is over. It is good. And it's 27-19. So it's a one-possession game. They get the 3. Now they need the 8. 9. Alexander is hurt. And here's the onside kick. Drills in the ground. It's on. It's Washington's. It's Washington's. It's Minnesota's. It's Minnesota's. Oh my goodness. There was a pileup. Roy Alexander is hurt. 1st down and 10. This is for Minnesota. The handoff. And over 1. They get 8. A timeout. I'm throwing my hands up going, what in the world kind of defense? 2nd down and 2. If they get a 1st down, it's over. And here's Davis. It's a 1st down. It's not exactly over now. They can take it to 23 seconds. They can take it to 23 seconds. 1st down and 10. Full house backfield. They hand it off up the middle. They're trying to get after the ball. And another timeout. They can take it to 20 seconds now. 2nd down and 12. Plus or minus whenever they snap the ball, how many seconds that is. The handoff. And if he gets a 1st down, it's over. Adam White. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Are they going to try the field? Who knows? They get a 1st down. They're national champions. Minnesota, they get a 1st down. They're national champions. If they don't, they got to deal with what's happening here. 3rd down and 8 for Davis. 27-19. Their ticket to win their first national title in 80 years is this play. The snap, the handoff, that's Adam White. He won't get it, it's 4th down. They can take it to 14 seconds. It'll be 4th and 7. And here it is. Are they going to punt? No, they're not going to punt. They're not going to risk a block punt. 4th and 7. They can take it to 14 seconds. They can even throw the ball and maybe throw it deep and out of the end zone. Where there's no intentional grounding out of the deep end zone. Minnesota's so close. An 80-year wait is almost over. It's almost over, an 80-year wait. Back to throw, Davis to throw. It's the screen. It's going to be down. 11 seconds to go. They're going to have 2 Hail Marys. We're going to have 2 Hail Marys for Washington. Washington's going to have 2 Hail Marys here, 11 seconds to go. Joe Alexander was hurt. There's a new quarterback in. This guy's going to have to just chuck it as far as he can. No timeouts. Back to throw. He throws it. It's complete! It's complete! Will he get out of bounds? 5 seconds to go. Then Billy Winston. They got to hurry this up. 5 seconds. Are they going to have amount of time? 5. It's 5. Are they going to take it? It's 5 seconds. 4, 3. They got to snap it. It's over. It's over. Oh no! 1 second and they spike it. Richardson spikes it with 1 second to go. And now they got to go to the end zone. This is it. This is the game. They got to go into the end zone. Minnesota's been waiting 80 years for this. The snap, back to throw, looking. throwing, Alexander, end zone, touchdown, no, dropped! He dropped the national championship! He dropped the national championship! And Minnesota has won the national championship, first time in 80 years. Parks, interception, who went the other way, was the last touchdown that Minnesota got and was the biggest play of the game. Unbelievable. And Minnesota national champions, look at them dancing all around. They're going absolutely crazy. And they're shaking hands in the middle of the field. Minnesota, after 80 years, gets to call themselves number one. They're number one, and for Washington, they don't win it. Thorne absolutely going crazy. And here it is, the national championship. The national championship for Minnesota. National champs. There it is, Minnesota, national champions. What a football game, 27-19. Roy Alexander had the final pass. Roy Alexander, that final pass, and that is unbelievable. Oh, that was huge in the back of the end zone. But that interception by Parks was the national championship. I can't believe that. I just cannot believe it. Unbelievable. You know, both teams played really well. They did. And when you're national champions like Minnesota, what an ending. What an absolute ending. The highlights of this game, very simple. Very, very simple. The game stats. Well, first we're going to take a look at the highlights. Your highlights here. Let's just take a look at the scoring. First, the scoring here. The 19-yard run by Washington. There was the pitch, and he went over one, and he goes to the end zone, makes it 7-3 there. After the field goal by Washington, a 10-3 game, 21 points by Minnesota. Their first with 2:05 to go. At 10-3 was a 1-yard run. Right up the middle, he scored. And then the second one was at 35 seconds. Was Carlton, a 4-yard pass from Davis, and that was in the back of the end zone. Right there, hit it. And then the unbelievable, the play of the game. The last touchdown scored in 2040. That's it, your last touchdown scored in 2040 was this. The fake and Roy Alexander, the interception, underthrown. And this was the game, really. Raymond James Stadium in, oh my goodness, Tampa Bay. And you can see it right here. It is just unbelievable. 27-19, the final score. I don't, you know, it's only a 9-3 second half. As you take a look at the player stats, Davis for Minnesota, all right. White, 64 yards. Williams was 77. Good effort. The kicker really did well. He was 2 of 2. And that was really big. On the other side for Washington, well, Richardson, 1 of 1 for 38 yards. But, you know, that's not everything. Rushing, they spread it around. Nobody had a big day. Passing, Winston. It was big. Smith and Carpenter, 2 very big ones. Wilson was 4 of 5 in field goals. A very good one. That's what kept them in this game. And that was big. When you take a look at the team stats, 27-19 the final. the first downs, 18-14. Total offense, 370 to 280. That is unbelievable. You know, you take a look at something like this. The 5 turnovers by Minnesota. We were saying before, Washington, I think, got 15 turnovers in the playoffs. They're a great defense. Defenses at this level force turnovers like that. And your national champion is the Washington Huskies. The Washington Huskies are your national champion. I don't know how else to say it. That's an unbelievable national championship game. It wasn't the greatest national championship game. It was a solid one. It wasn't, I would say it's about a 6.5 or a 7 out of 10. It wasn't, it was okay. To say it was good, I would say that. But it wasn't great. But it was a solid national championship game. It's one that you would watch again and still be excited to see. It had its moments. The second half, though, just didn't really hit too much. But I will say this, that that's it. The national championship is over, and Minnesota breaks an 80-year drought. Well, what goes on from here? Vision 2070. We're going to put everything tonight in geographic order. We're going to realign everything. And then we're going to sim 30 years in the future. It's probably going to take us about a month to do. It's going to take us a month to go in the future and stuff like that. Probably in June. And then we're going to go 15 actual weeks. And we're going to have 3 games a week. 3 games a week. That's it. We're going to mix in a few things. And it'll be good. It'll be good. But that'll be Vision 2070. Have a great day here. Thank you very much for joining in. And we can't wait for Vision 2070. Have a great day.